My dear students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to give you some important question answers from the lesson Neighbours, which are frequently asked in the exam and are likely to be asked in the upcoming examination. Let's get started. Learn English with Lachman. How does the young man express his regret at the end of the story? Or, next question, how does the young man understand the value of neighbors at the end of the story? At the end, when the baby is born, the young man unexpectedly burst into tears. His weeping shows not only joy but deep regret for once judging his neighbors harshly and keeping himself distant. He realizes too late that he had missed earlier chances to connect with them. His tears symbolize remorse for his initial prejudice and gratitude for the kindness and warmth they eventually shared. What made the young couple feel like sojourners in a foreign land when they first moved into their new house? When they first arrived, the young couple felt like foreigners because their neighborhood was filled with migrants, Macedonian, Polish, and Italian families. They were unaccustomed to the neighbors' loud voices, emotional expressions, and unfamiliar languages. Even gardening and cooking customs seemed strange to them. Surrounded by an environment they did not understand, they felt like sojourners in a land not their own, isolated and disconnected from the community. How did the neighbors help the young couple? Did they expose their positive attitude to them? The neighbors helped the couple in many practical ways that revealed warmth and generosity. The Polish widower rebuilt their hen house after it collapsed. The Macedonian family showed them how to slaughter and prepare chickens. Other neighbors shared vegetables, seeds, and gardening advice. Although communication was difficult, these gestures reflected genuine kindness. Through consistent acts of care and support, the neighbors displayed a positive attitude that broke down barriers and slowly won the couple's trust. What does the fractured dialogue mean in the story? The fractured dialogue in Neighbours represent the struggle to communicate across language and cultures. The young couple hears broken English, foreign words, and incomplete sentences from their neighbors, which creates confusion and distance. However, this fragmented speech also symbolizes that language alone does not define human connection. Despite awkward communication, warmth and meaning were conveyed through actions, gestures, and tone, proving that true understanding often transcends words and formal conversation. How did the neighbors respond to the woman's pregnancy? When the woman became pregnant, the neighbors responded with excitement and generosity. Macedonian women offered soups, home remedies, and advice about childbirth. They showed genuine care, treating her like family. Even the noisy men displayed interest and kindness. When the baby was born, the entire neighborhood celebrated openly, rejoicing in the child's arrival. Their enthusiastic support erased earlier distance, transforming the couple's view of them and giving them a real sense of belonging. What initial impression do the young couple have of their neighbors? At first, the young couple felt uneasy and judgmental about their neighbors. They considered them loud, rough, and culturally strange. The shouting across fences, constant arguments, and noisy gatherings seemed intimidating. The couple viewed themselves as more refined and superior, which reinforced their sense of isolation. This initial impression created a barrier, making it difficult for them to engage with the community or appreciate the warmth hidden beneath the neighbors' noisy behavior. The story shows that linguistic and cultural barriers do not create obstacles in human relation. Cite example. In the story Neighbours by Tim Winton, when the young woman becomes pregnant, the neighbors express their warmth and support despite not sharing the same language. An elderly neighbor affectionately greets her and uses simple, caring words from her own culture, while others give advice through gestures and broken English. These actions show that even without full understanding of each other's speech, genuine emotions can be conveyed. The neighbors also bring food, celebrate the baby's arrival, and help the couple settle into their new stage of life. Their kindness demonstrates that empathy and compassion are stronger than cultural or linguistic barriers. Winton highlights that true human connection is not based on language or background, but on respect and care. The story beautifully illustrates how people from different traditions can create bonds of friendship and support through simple act of generosity. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe my channel so that you will be notified when I upload next video.